This is one of those projects, call it a passion project, because it's very important for us to have this building, last another 50 years. And so that was one of the aspects too of utilizing dirt. It allows us a lot of flexibility to be able to adapt and grow. This is Bell Bank's new headquarters in Fargo, North Dakota.
It was an existing 12-story building that we did an extensive remodel on. We basically removed everything except for the steel and concrete structural elements of it.
They wanted a corporate headquarters, and they wanted to create just a gem of downtown that represented their core values.
You don't really feel like you're in a bank, and that's usually most of the reaction is, I can't believe I'm in a bank here. The new building all in has about 200,000 square feet. We'll have about 300 employees in this building when it's all said and done. It's very important for us, for our employees to want to come to work and enjoy to come to work. We call it our workplace of the future, but also we wanted to pay homage to the history of the bank. So that's one of the things that was very unique that DIRTT allowed us to do. We've been utilizing DIRTT for, I think, nearly 8 years in all of our new builds. It's a much faster project. Once the ceiling's in and the flooring is in, then it's done from a construction perspective, and then it's all dirt from there on. But we have a 10,000 square foot, if you will, floor plate on each floor, and essentially took about a week for them to get every floor done.
When they unloaded their trucks, it was mind-boggling to see the amount of product and how fast they put it all together.
I mean, it was truly shocking how one week you would come on a Monday, and if you come back the next week, they might have been already done with floor 8 and on to floor 7 in literally a week. You would never get that if you were just building it via sheetrock and 2x4s.
It is a very clean process. There are less contractors involved at the later stages of the process. It is pretty cool that you can put your flooring in, put your ceiling in, and they come and stand up walls. And it goes super quick. They get the walls set up, and then electrical and data gets put in the walls, and then tiles go on, and it's pretty much done. And then we can continue our FF&E setup with furniture and artwork and things like that.
At the beginning, DIRTT came up with a schedule, had the ship dates of all the floors, install dates, when those floors would be completed. And I hardly doubt that they were off by a day. They were very exact on all of their scheduling.
Another reason we like DIRTT is future flexibility in our spaces. If departments change, we can switch up an office to a conference room, or 2 offices to a conference room. If we have a lease space, we can take the product with us when we leave the space, and then we repurpose it on other projects. For instance, we did this recently with a smaller project. We had some excess dirt in storage that we had from previous project in Wisconsin, and we ended up using that along with some other products from the Twin Cities, brought that up to the smaller project in Grand Forks.
We don't have to knock down walls and put in new sheetrock and do that whole process. Literally, we just take down the dirt wall. It literally is days, not weeks, to be able to do that, and so that was very important to us.